Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I want to talk about young talent and exposure. Now, recently, I had followed the page of a local talent who is a singer and, she plays piano and, she has her own Facebook page. And last night, or the night before, I should say, I was watching the live stream. Everything was cool, showed my support and complimented the person. By the way, it's an 8-year-old who she sings, plays piano, and she's from Michigan here. And I watched the live stream, and it's like, well, that's cool. I complimented her, and she's selling Girl Scout cookies, and the mom asked for people to order Girl Scout cookies, even if they live outside of the state. It's like, cool, not a problem. I didn't order any, but I was just watching along, listening, and complimenting, like, hey, good job, no big deal. And I told them, I said, well, I recorded a shout out video on my other channel, All Things Jared. And she said, okay, the mom says, okay, we'll check it out. Well, I sent her the link. I messaged the page. I sent her the link to my shout out video. And then today, much to my surprise, I was blocked from the page without reason, without explanation. And if I had to guess, it's another one of these parents who refused to take accountability. Well, I don't have to tell you why I took this action, and it's just lazy and it's irresponsible, and it's just people who think they can treat other people like shit without accepting accountability for it. So, first off, I'm not going to say the kid's name, although I probably should, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say that it's a young girl. She's local. She's from Michigan. And so these are my thoughts on, the idea of celebrity versus, the exposure. Well, first off, the exposure part of it is a package deal. If you want to be famous and if you want to be known to the fucking world, that requires exposure. That means you have to be exposed to the world. Everybody has to know who you are if you want to be famous. I mean, what did you think this was going to be like? I mean, you're not going to just be famous to a few close family members, friends, whatever. You're going to be known to the world. The entire fucking world. Not just a select handful of people that you want to be famous to. It doesn't work that way. Are there creeps in the world? Of course there are. Of course there are. Again, when you allowed for your child, your minor child, to go into this, you knew full well that at some point you're going to run into actual creeps. Well, first off, I'm not a creep, okay? I recorded a shout out video because of the fact that, so here's the idea behind shout out videos on my other channels called All Things Jared. When I record shout out videos and I upload those videos to my channel, in turn, those people might subscribe back, okay? That helps to boost my subscriber number because I recognize their channel and I show support to them and their channel, and they return the favor of subscribing to my channel. I build up a following. When I upload new shout out videos for other channels or people, my subscribers are going to be notified. They're going to go and check out this other channel. They're going to subscribe to that channel to help boost their subscriber number. I mean, it's almost universal YouTube law to say, like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. It's almost commonplace as a YouTube content creator to say these things, to encourage people to share and like and subscribe and comment. That it's always been the case for as long as I've been on YouTube. So that the exposure is part of the deal. You're not going to avoid problem people. I mean, we hear about this even with older celebrities, people who are really super famous, like Taylor Swift, or, just someone really famous. There are actual stalkers who follow these celebrities. It would never occur to me to actually stalk a celebrity. It would never dawn on me to stalk anyone, for that matter, but in this case, a celebrity. I would not stalk a celebrity. And it's no different with, I mean, it doesn't matter the age. It just wouldn't occur to me to do that. But becoming famous or wanting to become famous comes with a cost. It comes with the price of exposure. If you want a huge following, you have to be known to the world. I don't have an incredibly massive following on this channel. I don't even have 500 subscribers. I'm lucky to have a little over 400 subscribers. And I hope to continue to boost that number, by the way. Hey, subscribe to my channel. You know you want to. Just do it. But that's part of the deal. The thing is when, like, even just a YouTube channel, you want people to subscribe. You want people to listen to you. You want people to follow you. You want to build a following. Whether you're going to have problem people no matter what you do. You can't avoid that. You're going to have some schmuck, some person who's living in the basement at their mom and dad's are going to come on here and troll and say stupid shit. They're going to do it. And you just have to block those people or just tell them to go take a flying fuck and do whatever you got to do to, cut ties with them. You're going to have that problem. It's synonymous. You can't avoid it. And that includes creeps. I mean, there are actual creeps out there. But when you start lumping everyone into that same category, it becomes a problem. Because even as a kid, if you want your kid to be famous, actors or musicians or anything for that matter, anything that's going to garner exposure, because that's what you need in order to become famous, you're going to run into that problem. And the point of this video is to say that not all of us are creeps. Not all of us have evil intentions. But by default, because I'm a man, I was born with a penis. Oh, that just makes me guilty because I was born with a penis. That's where the mind frame of this generation is. Because I was born with a dick, that makes me a predator. That makes me a threat. We got to get beyond this bullshit of, well, because he's a man. Well, gee, that's pretty fucking sexist, isn't it? That, in my estimation, that sounds pretty sexist to me. But you don't hear me complaining. I'm not going to go on a tangent about how it's unfair, although it is. But you're going to get that. You're going to get people who are just straight up assholes. You're going to get predators. You're going to get jerks. You're going to get trolls. You're going to get people who are just, they're going to do anything to get you riled up, or they're going to do anything to get to you, to get access to you. It's disgusting. I'm not making excuses for actual online pervs. I wouldn't do that. I'm all for protecting children. But at the same time, you want your kid to be famous, you're going to have to accept the possibility that there are actual people out there who are scouring the internet for your kids. If you don't want that kind of exposure, then take them out of the fucking realm. The fault doesn't rest with other people. You're the parent. That's your responsibility, not my responsibility. I didn't twist your fucking arm and tell you to put your kid in acting classes or become a famous singer or a piano player or whatever the fuck. I didn't tell you to do that with your kid, and no one else forced you into doing that for your kid. If it was something that your kid wanted to do, that was their decision. You as a parent were being supportive. Kudos, buddy. But if you want your kid to be famous, you're going to have to accept the fact that there are actual people out there who are out to do harm. Not all of us are like that. And I find myself in these just bogus ass positions where someone cuts ties with me, it's like, what did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. You know, like what? Because I recorded a shout out video? Okay, so what? You want people to subscribe to your channel. You want people to follow your page. So then what's the fucking problem here, sweetheart? Isn't that what you want? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be supportive. Nah, they get creeped out because I'm a man recording shout out videos. Oh my God, whatever will we do? It's just bullshit. So by default, because you don't know me, that makes me a threat. So then take your kid out of the fucking realm. Take your kid out of the public eye if it bothers you that fucking much. And quit giving everybody else a hard time because they want to support your kid that you are vying for people to do in the fucking first place. You want the support. You want them to have that exposure. Okay, when I do that, you have a problem with it. It's self-defeating. You can't want something and then deny it. That's like having a need for oxygen and say, fuck the tank. We don't need the tank. But you need the oxygen to live. You need the fans to be supportive of the talent. You can't have one without the other. Sorry, that's just the way it is. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And make sure you subscribe. Have a good one.